say, okay, we're just going to inject that into the system because we believe this is worth that. Over a period of time, sometimes they'll over-guess, sometimes they're under-guess, but in general, it'll all be kind of figured out. Okay, it all fits in here. And there's no interest, therefore there's no inflation. The money's always worth something in trade for other things. Okay, now that system is the way that's supposed to be, and it's the way it's always been. Now, if somebody says, let's say you come and you say, I want to build the best garden ever for this entire civilization, and you come to the government and you say, look, I'm going to need to hire people, I got to pay people. You come to the government, let's say I'm the tribal leader with him and I run this tribe, and you say, I need to borrow some money so I can pay these people so I can get this job done. I'll look at your whole project, I'll look at your whole prospectus and go, this sounds good, okay, million wampum, sounds good. Let's say I throw a million wampum at you. Let's say you fail to pay it. Well, then the collateral that I'll collect on is your property, okay? But there's no interest. I don't loan the money to you on interest. I loan the money to you with you're going to pay me back. I might put a little number on it, say, well, 2,000 wampum month for just doing this deal for you. So you go out and you do a million wampum deal, and then 2,000 on top comes back to me for just putting it together for you as a tribal leader, but not at interest. Now that's how we would actually grow things, by using complex forms of economy where you would hire people, bring people together, and that's the normal, natural form of money. So we don't need a gold standard, we don't need any of that. That's completely ridiculous. Value's created, money's created automatically, and that's how it works. Okay, so people go, well, what about the gold standard? It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with anything. It's equivalent to value. Now listen to this.
Is there like could there be a saturation though?
No, there cannot never be a saturation because we're constantly growing the entire thing into abundance. And so what ends up happening is that there's so much value created and so much prosperity created that there is never any economic downturn, there is never any debt, there is never any wage slavery, any of that. All of that is created by usury and the usury system.
But you can't buy any more roads or any more cell phones.
Okay, so that let's say you get to a point where we've saturated the whole planet with gardens and roads and cell phones and everything else. Well, then you come to a situation like we're in right here, which is the economy of creatively distributing food, okay? And that's through multi-level marketing. Now, because of the creativity of that process, what we can do is you can now distribute goods and services. In this case, it's goods and services, which is the education about superfoods. The goods are the superfoods. And then you go and you creatively invite that into different people's homes and you spread the word. You've created value, which is worth money, and then you can actually be paid.